My name is Mackenzie Circa, and I am a high pointer.
What do you see?
Wild ponies.
Oh, they are beautiful.
Since I was 9 years old, it's been one of my goals to hike, climb, or drive to the highest point in every state. The journey has taken me from some of the country's most impressive mountain peaks to high points that are no more than bumps in the road. When I tell people about high pointing, I can see them trying to picture it. It's a wonderful sport, a kind of blueprint for seeing the country. And if you're like me, one day you may find yourself here in western Wyoming, headed for one of the most remote and challenging high points in the lower 48. This climb will take us 50 miles through beautiful, desolate places that can only be reached on foot. By the time we begin our summit attempt, we'll be deep into wilderness territory. I've spent a lot of time outdoors, but I expect this to be the high point where I'll learn just what makes the American wilderness wild.
Well, what more is there to say?
What more is there to say?
When I was growing up, there was always a camera around, especially on family vacations.
Hot out here.
I don't really know how it started. I just know that I always found myself usually in front of it most of the time. Everything seemed hilarious with my parents when I was a kid, and I just loved getting it all on camera. When we started high pointing, we had no idea that it would turn into a film. We just would take our little disposable cameras up mountains and take our little stills and put them in a scrapbook. And I guess that's how the documentation process started. My biggest concern was that I didn't want to make high pointing into a job. It was my favorite activity, and I didn't want to seem like I was commercializing it or all of our actions were for the film.
They're with the little baby one.
Brown, back up to your left.
Okay.
Kenzie, turn around to me.
But then those feelings went away because I realized that there are some things that you come across that are just too good not to share. And so here we are.
Pine Springs Campground, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's a sign with a, in the morning that'll be lit up. That'll be a nice shot over the sign.
That's a trailhead.
That's the trailhead, yeah. Well, hopefully there's a nice spot over here I saw.
Is that a spot?
There's
Oh, there's spots up there, like up in there.
Very nice.
I've been involved in the outdoors for as long as I can remember. I think I first started hiking when I was 3 years old, and my dad took me up Bear Mountain in New York, and that's how it all started.
We're gonna want it aiming out to the road.
Do you have to move these rocks?
Move the rocks.
I think it's great to see big cities and to learn about the culture of different people in different places. That's all extremely important. However, I think it's equally as important to see places within those regions that have no people at all. and to see the landscape and the environment for what it truly is. Yes, you have to understand the culture and the history of a certain area, but you also have to understand that wasn't always there. And I personally feel a lot more connected to a place when I travel, when I can get down to its roots.